How are you feeling going into this week and knowing that you're back on the field, healthy?
Yeah, I feel really good. And like I said, I had a little bit of a hiccup last week, and we've been able to get in the training room and kind of get that resolved. So it's feeling really, really good going into this week, and it just feels good to be able to practice with the guys, especially with some people banged up and some moving parts. I think we got a really good group that can have guys step in.
You, as one of those guys stepping in, how comfortable are you feeling with where you guys are at right now?
Oh, I'm very, very comfortable. Like I said, we have a really good group, and even though guys go down, it's always been next man mentality all through camp, everything. And I think that's been beneficial with a lot of guys playing a lot of different positions. It's kind of not putting us in that, shocked moment when they're saying, "Hey, you need to step up over here." You're like, "Okay, go back to camp," and I played, 2-3 weeks there. So it gives a lot of guys a lot of confidence in a lot of different places.
How different is it going to be not having McCoy there on the line with you guys?
It's definitely a lot different, and he's a great leader, and that's one thing that I'm not going to say that anybody can't step up and fill those shoes, but McCoy, where he's had the experience and he's very vocal about it, and he knows what he's doing. He knows everything inside and out. Makes it really easy to play next to him. But you have your challenges with younger guys that haven't been in the program quite as long, and just by trying to find that sort of cohesiveness between everybody. And I think it has its challenges, but I think that whoever steps in is going to be just as good.
For someone who's not been in it, how would you describe the rivalry between the Saints?
It's definitely very intense. I almost see that as, when I was at Kentucky, like our Kentucky-Louisville rivalry, like it's an intense game. It's a very, very physical game, and there's a lot of talking on the field. There's a lot of sometimes excess stuff after plays, and, you got to kind of keep your cool and keep the goal in mind with the team. But it's a very intense game every single year. It's a conference game, or a division game, and we got to go out there and make sure that we take care of business, because that puts us ahead in the division and puts us in pretty good standings after.
It also, I think I just heard him say that the all-time record is 55-55. So win puts you in front overall too.
It's a little bit of bragging rights, right? No, it's going to be a really good game. We have a really good team. They have a really good defensive line, and so it's going to be a challenge, but it's going to be a really good game.
Speaking of access stuff after the game, do you expect any carryover with how everything ended last year?
I'm sure that they'll remember that, and it was definitely like I said last year. It was a player decision that happened, and it happened. We can't go back and change anything. Not that we'd want to. I'm sure that they're going to put that on their bulletin board for this week and kind of use it as fuel for fire. But we got to keep our heads level and can't fall into the talking and the this and that. Last year was last year, and this year's this year. Let's go out and play a game.
Even to that point, is preparation any more intense, or is it just next man up on the schedule?
Absolutely, just next man up. I don't want to say that any other week that we're preparing more intense than we would for any other opponent. This is the only game that we have to look forward to. So we get one chance this week to go out and play a game. So we're going to look at it as that's our only chance to play football. You never know when that last snap's going to be.